number of voices coming in support of state police this time, but then if everyone is agreed on that, how do we roll? Of course, that would require constitution amendment, and it's important to mention that it is not one of the provisions in the current process of amendment of the Nigerian Constitution, the 1999 Constitution as amended. So if we must introduce this, then there has to be another process, another initiation, of the amendment process. And a number of people have mentioned that it's not something we should rush into. And as a matter of fact, it might not really be a solution to all of the challenges we are having. So if state police could solve some of those problems, it's important for us to also consider all the solutions so we can bring everything together, harmonize these ideas, and work to ensure that Nigeria continues to move forward. Still talking security, in its bid to counter violent extremism and prevent terrorism in the country, the federal government has launched the National Policy and Framework Action Plan in Abuja with a view to building networks of peaceful groups and associations that will create safer and resilient communities across Nigeria. National Security Advisor Babagana Monguno says the document will continue to serve as a guide to enable peaceful connections between communities and people. Kikelemo Okere reports.
Government will not work in isolation. This is very important for you to understand. We therefore require research, community engagement, involvement of the civil society and all stakeholders to play key roles in building a peaceful and secure country.
It says the framework seeks to build capacity, improve coordination, strengthening the justice system by integrating communication which provide alternative resolution of issues of difference to violent extremism.
We also realize that in line with the President's focus on transparency, accountability, and the rule of law, we needed to build a policy framework that will ensure institutionalization and mainstreaming of preventing and countering violent extremism across ministries, departments, and agencies of government.
The Minister of Information and the Coordinator Counter Terrorism says information and communication is one of the strong key in dismantling Boko Haram insurgency in the country, adding that there is need to strengthen policy strategies, program as well as rule of law in countering terrorism and extremism in the country.
We have also committed to entrenching strategic communication as an element of national power, which we integrate in all aspects of our work, both in the field and in various ministry departments and agencies of government.
We are committed to developing narratives and communication strategies that will completely dismantle and neutralize Boko Haram ideology and messages and other extremist ideologies.
The policy framework and national plan for preventing and countering violent extremism has 4 objectives, which include strengthening institutions and coordination of preventing and countering violent extremism program, strengthening accessibility, justice system, as well as human rights and the rule of law and community engagement. Kikelemo Okere, Core TV News, Abuja.